Yeah, what the lick read? This man got pissed P. Ike and Lamb Lumumba. You know what I mean? I like to say, man, I didn't mean to ruffle no feathers. Uh, Try to make separation between the neighborhoods and things. With the post that I put up when I had posted the actual boundaries of Grand Park and the actual boundaries of Midwest Side neighborhood, which we call Fairfax. I did that, because one of my young carnales had, one of the videos I spoke on when I said, when I was saying don't fuck with Flag Street, but the part where I say Flag Street was a part of our neighborhood, but we didn't look at them like that back then. And shouts out to Mike Will, but one of my carnales had now say Flag Street. We was always down with Flag, but that's them and we is us, you know what I'm saying? And I posted that just to let him see Flag Street is within our boundaries and just outside of the Grand Park boundaries. But to his credit and to everybody's credit, I don't know if y'all know, but the city will change the name of neighborhoods and they will change the boundaries of neighborhoods. Cause like I say, even though my neighborhood is known as Midwest Side right now, when you look on the map, if you type in Midwest Side, that's what's gonna come up. You can type in Durkeeville neighborhood, and that same map gonna come up, cause the neighborhood was once named Durkeeville at one point in time. And I think back when I was a kid, it was called College Park, which we never called it none of those names. Even though we call it Fairfax, that's not the name of the neighborhood. That's just a street through the neighborhood. And believe it or not, it is actually a real neighborhood in Jacksonville that's called Fairfax. The real Fairfax neighborhood is off Highway 17 in like St. John's, over there by the Avondale area. So it's actually kind of a more of an upscale area. So to people who may watch these videos and they hear me say Fairfax, I'm talking about Fairfax Street neighborhood, not the Fairfax neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So, and that just goes to show you, like I say, it don't matter what neighborhood, the name of the neighborhood, it's all about what we call it. If those guys on the end by Mr. Stoopstow, formerly known as the Musa Mart, formerly known as Mr. Stoopstow, if they want to claim Grand Park, that's cool. But the only thing about that, you can't get upset when you hear those guys from Grand Park come over there and say, I'm from the real Grand Park. Especially the ones cross on MLK, and I remember when I was running my brother's store, a couple of them used to come over there. Yeah, I'm from the real Grand Park, and I used to have to stop her. Hey, look here, bro, don't come over here like that, bro. You gonna fuck around and start some shit. You know what I'm saying? But in my day, until I start actually studying shit and trying to see what's really what and what's this, I always looked at that area as Grand Park. I thought my neighborhood ended at the creek. You know what I'm saying? I thought my neighborhood was from the creek to Murder Avenue. I didn't know that it was actually from Canal Street going back to I-95. And of course, I always know we was kings to MLK. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? It probably wasn't always like that. They probably could have changed the city at a certain point. The city could have changed that and made our neighborhood border stretch to Canal Street. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, in my opinion, it always was two Grand Parks to me. When I looked at it as Grand Park, it was always Grand Park and it was Flag Street Grand Park. What was Flag Street Grand Park to me was the area around the Musa Mart, aka Mr. Stoop Store, and the Grand Park where the park is. That was always Flag Street Grand Park to me, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me, in my opinion, the way I looked at it. But shouts out to everybody who tapped in. Some of the older people, you know, kind of got on my ass for like, yo, there ain't no separation, we all family. Yeah, we all family, we all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? But I will say the people on my end, we not that closer to Grand Park like the boys by Flag. You know what I'm saying? So we not gonna know too many of them guys as they do on that end, because they're a lot closer. Just like the guys at the bottom of Kings, they gonna know those guys at PYC better than we do, because they closer to them. The end of my neighborhood I was from, we're gonna know the guys over there in Moncrief better than the guys by the park, by my park, Grunthal Park, Joe James Park, because we closer to Moncrief. You know, so we gonna know the guys off 21st, 22nd, 23rd, all the way to 26th. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a little quick little video on some other shit that I had made, but I was taking the smaller clips. Actually, it was a video on the Young and A situation, but I was basically, that section, those videos I put out was me speaking on how gangs ran in Jacksonville from what we look at ourselves as versus what the police look at ourselves. We don't look at ourselves as being gangs, but in our actual definition, that's exactly what the fuck we is. We're a group of guys from a neighborhood or a certain street or a block, and we down to get down by this block. So we just guys, we just know each other our life, so we don't look at each other like that. But in our actuality, to the true definition in the word and what they categorize it as, that's exactly what it is. But I'm gonna take y'all back, way back in the beginning, to when I first moved to Jacksonville, Florida. And this just is my experiences. You know, I can only speak on my time. I can't speak on the time before me or after me. You know, just like, once again, I think it was on Domain or maybe Mike Will, he actually tapped in, because when I was saying how the name changed from Fairfax Marcy to Fairfax Outlaws to Flag Street Outlaws, and they let me know, nah, that's them guys over there. See, I never knew that. I just took that, because I never even heard of none of that. I just took that from a younger guy from over there, from what he told me. So, you know, by me listening to him, I'm thinking, okay, you know, because I didn't think these guys really claimed Fairfax no more like we did in my day, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, from his opinion, my boy Stan Parker, y'all know Barrio Stan, you know what I'm saying? That's what he was telling me, and from his opinion, them guys over there by RV, they was the ones running the hood. You know, I can't speak on that. You know, he grew up in the time with the guys with like MJ, Dirk, Johnny, Hank, and all them boys. You know, so once again, like I say, I can't speak on that. I just really took that from what I remember him telling me and added it to the situation, as I was telling you how it went from Fairfax to Soldier Land. You know what I'm saying? To whatever the fuck they calling it now. Me, I represent either Fairfax Marcy, the Barrio, or Soldier Land. It's all the same shit. You know what I mean? So once again, I didn't mean to ruffle no feathers with that. I was just putting that out there, rather than just telling, hey man, this, that's so he can see. I put up a map of Grand Park and a map of Midwest Side, and showing him that Canal Street separates the two. and Flag Street is actually on our side of Canal Street. So follow me on this journey.